The FBI has like literally told us that there are no Epstein files. And then it turns out there's 6 million Epstein files, of which we've only had access to 3 million, which are, of course, heavily redacted. You know, Epstein responded to an email that was redacted, and his response to that email was, loved the torture videos. Why did they redact the name of the individual who sent Epstein torture videos? Why can't we know who that person is? And why hasn't that person been prosecuted? What are the torture videos? There's a lot that's being uncovered in the Epstein files that make it clear that wrongdoing and criminality occurred, and there were no charges, and the FBI was part of the cover-up.
Well, if they were, then shame on them, and they should be held accountable. What I do take exception to is that they committed the worst thing that you can do, and that is include victims' names in documentation, and it should not have been done. There are over 40 victims whose names were not redacted, and the best they can say is oopsie. To me, that is offensive and outrageous.
They made sure to redact the names of the perverts that were sending torture videos, though. They made sure to redact that.
I want to just switch gears quickly to the very serious and big stories in the news, the Epstein files. As you know, a picture came out of you with Jeffrey Epstein with 2 apparently young women in it. What is your response to that picture? And what is your response to the wider scandal of the Epstein files?
Oh, well, that picture in particular happened around 20 years ago, 19, 20 to 21 years ago, because that is a photograph of my fiance who invited me to this event. And that's where the picture was taken. I was never been in contact with Jeffrey Epstein before that photo, and I was never in contact with him after. So that's a picture of me and my fiance at some event.
Wow. So who was the fiance, if you don't mind me asking?
She doesn't want me sharing her name in the case, but that's my fiance, 100%. Was my fiance.
But you're not still. I'm not.
I'm
I was going to say you're not still with that.
No.
He's not engaged.
Yeah.
It's the world's longest engagement,
No,
20 years.
20 years ago, I was engaged to her when that photo was taken.
Right.
Yes.
And your position is you never met Epstein before or after that picture, that night?
No, never. Never. Never.